Hey guys, welcome back to The Poor Investor. I'm gonna go through today how I only spend $1 a day for feeding myself so I can save all my money and use it to buy more real estate, crypto, stock, and all that other good stuff because I choose to only eat a certain thing every single day just so I can save an X amount of dollars. Now, I live in New York City, and in case you don't know, New York City lunches can get really damn expensive. Now we're talking about anywhere between $10 to $15 a day if you were to just eat a decent lunch size meal. Even if you said, oh, go to McDonald's. Even a McDonald's meal at minimum would probably cost you between $8 to $10. Now that's pretty pricey if you ask me, and I could probably do away with not eating so much junk food anyway. So you're probably wondering at this point, what the hell am I getting at and why am I talking about bananas? Now, bananas is pretty much my favorite fruit that I like to eat. So I do want to go over how I actually spend my dollar every single day, or sometimes I don't even have to because I can get away with spending $1 and eating for 2 days. And you're wondering, like, how the hell am I doing that? Well, there's a place where I go every single day, or every other day possibly, and usually for $1 I can get 4 bananas. And when I have 4 bananas, most of the times I only probably eat 2 bananas in a single day. Now, it's not back to back. I will probably eat one during lunch, and then around 3 o'clock it rolls around, I'll probably eat the second one as a snack. Now, you're probably wondering, like, how are you getting all your nutrition for actually just only eating bananas? Well, I mean, I really don't, but I drink a lot of water as well. That's pretty much how I'm saving the cost of not having to spend $10 a single day. I want to go over how much if you were to spend $10 compared to the single dollar that I spend. Now, I actually don't spend the entire dollar every single day. I can actually get by with 50 cents, but I'm putting $1 in perspective because it's easier to calculate this way. So let me just tell you right now, if we were to do lunches in New York City, and this can range from any type of food, fast food, mom and pop shops, 10 times 5 on the 5-day work week, I'm spending $50, and then I times that by 4, which is 4 weeks, I'm spending almost $200 plus because there's taxes and all the other nonsense. When I say $10, we're just rounding it off. So $200 times 12 equals $2,400. Of course, there's going to be some holidays in between, but we're just roughly estimating what this cost would be. Let's just say in a non-perfect world, there is no holidays. You're spending almost $10 a day on lunches throughout the entire year is $2,400. Now, you have to understand that in order to do this, what I actually do is because I sit in a cubicle and I'm not really active. If you're really active and you expend a lot of energy and calories because you're doing construction work or you're doing physical labor, this may not apply to you. You might need to get that calorie efficiency in you in order to expend it back out in your energy to do the work. This is my example and this is how I do it. So $1 a day times 5 equals $5, times 4 is $20 a month, times 12 is how much I spend on bananas every single year, around $240. Now, mind you, I'm just giving you rough examples of how I'm buying bananas each day, but if I go to the supermarket and I get it for like 59 cents a pound, where one banana is actually only like around 4 ounces, I actually could buy more bananas for the $1, and I do that sometimes as well. But if I'm lazy, which most days I am, I actually go to the store and I could buy a banana for almost 25 cents, which is here right now at Walmart, it's 23 cents. Yes, you could probably pick it up cheaper at Target or Walmart if there's one closer to you. But when I go to my local fruit stand, he sells it for $1 for 4, and it's really convenient because I don't have to walk too far to get it. And that's how I get my bananas, which is like right over here for $1 for 4. Now, for the very same dollar, you don't need to spend it on just bananas. You can get other things such as apples, baby carrots, canned beans, canned tomatoes, pears. There are other fruits that you can actually buy for $1. I've actually gone to other supermarkets where I got oranges for like 79 cents and you get this big juicy orange, and that could last me pretty much as like a lunch meal in itself. Now, that's just the eating portion of it. I also have to drink my water, and water is actually free because you can get that anywhere, to be really honest. You don't actually have to like pay for water, although some people actually do because they may not have the resources or the ability to get free water wherever they work. But for the most part, water is not a thing that I would choose to pay for, especially the overcharged prices that they do in New York City for a single bottle of water. powder, which is like almost $1.50 to $2, which doesn't make sense in my opinion. In short, that's how I'm getting by every single day by spending $1 on eating a meal that I can actually just get by with drinking water and eating this fruit of mine to sustain myself, keep sane. Now, the other thing I also like to do is eat a lot of oatmeal too. Sometimes I'll mix the banana with the oatmeal, or sometimes I'll actually just have the oatmeal a more savory flavor by adding like chicken powder. And if you don't know what chicken powder is, just seasoning or flavor that comes really cheap. Now, the reason why I say that is because oatmeal in itself, if you buy this container of 18 ounces, it can actually make you a hell of a whole lot. The price for this, and obviously prices fluctuate throughout where you're located and how much you can get it on sale for. This is $3.99. Now, 18 ounces, I can tell you right now, this quick 1-minute oats can actually last me for a couple of months. So just put that in perspective. It's costing me a couple of cents per meal to eat oatmeal. And or if I want to switch it up, I can eat a banana, I can eat apples, I can eat pears, and I wouldn't spend more than $1 buying it. If you're wondering now where I'm getting all this money to reinvest it into real estate, stocks, crypto, whatever it is, it's really by skipping meals and only probably at most times spending $1 or less on a meal that I would choose to eat every single day. Now, I'm not skipping lunch by any means because I already do intermittent fasting where I actually skip breakfast. The only thing I'm usually having is like black coffee or water. And the black coffee is actually from instant coffee that can probably last me for a few months on a single jar. Now, that cost is probably less than $1 a cup a day also. Yes, it is tough to get by. It does take some time to get used to. So that's pretty much it, what I wanted to explain, that I spend about $1 a day on bananas, and that's what I usually eat. If I want to switch it up, I'll bring a bowl of oatmeal, and you could probably put just cold water in there and put it in the microwave. Or they actually, at my workplace, we have hot water. I use that to heat up my oatmeal, and that's my meal for the day. And that's how I'm actually saving thousands of dollars each year on just eating a $1 meal. If you're really hungry and you think that you can't survive on eating a single fruit or a bowl of oatmeal, let me show you guys something in New York City. A lot of 99-cent pizza places really do exist, and there's no taxes. What they charge you is 99 cents, but most of the times they don't really give you back a penny, so it's really $1 sliced pizzas. For the most part, I have tried this. I try not to eat too much pizza because obviously it's very addicting, and by eating one slice, you're not going to choose to eat just one, and you probably want another one. Then you end up spending $2 or maybe even $3 because it's so cheap. Now, it's not the best pizza in the world, but the fact that you can still buy it for $1 is very affordable. Now, it can get you by most of the day, at least until dinner time, where I end up eating a regular size meal. That meal is actually shopped at like supermarkets, so we can actually cut costs down. And that's where a lot of my money is being saved, is by how much you actually eat. All right. Of course, there's always going to be other places where you can find these other things that may have a lower cost. I suggest going to the supermarket, your Walmart, your Targets, or Trader Joe's, any other supermarkets in other different states. You can actually just pick up decent size meals for a lot cheaper than if you were to go to a regular restaurant or fast food chain. That's pretty much how I actually live right now, just so you guys have a general idea that for the most part, in short, this video is I spend about $1 a day in bananas. I get 4 bananas, I eat 2, and I'll probably save the other 2 for the next day. I probably actually only spend 50 cents a day on eating bananas, and that would be considered my lunch actually. Now, if you're wondering all the other stuff that I actually eat, I'm very cautious of what I actually eat and put in my system, but occasionally if the kids want McDonald's, I'll get that too, and I'll end up getting something for free because McDonald's usually offer a lot of free stuff. I want to thank you guys for being here. Please hit that like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.